everyone, thank you so much for tuning back to Urban Tropical. Today we are going to talk about an indoor rare plant called Philodendron Verrucosum. Despite my love for rare plants, I only 3 of them, so in no way or form I am pro at this. I love my outdoor tropical plants. I absolutely love them. I have nothing to worry. I have got it covered. But when it comes to the indoor side, I am a bit reluctant to have too many of them because of the work-life balance, kids, after-school clubs. There's so much I can do, and I really don't want my plant to die, which is not that I have grown it, because it's expensive too. So for that reason, I have only got 3 rare house plants, and today we are going to talk about one of them's Propagation Verrucosum. I bought it last year and it thrived. You can see it in my video. It went from this size to that giant size in a matter of months. Then I thought, okay, it's gone so big, I'm just going to propagate it, and I end up using air layering. I have never done air layering. This was my very first attempt, and I must tell you, it's a super easy thing to do. It's the easiest kind of a propagation someone can do, as long as you can keep it moist. That is the only key factor. So after 6 weeks, I end up having another verrucosum. So now I have 2 verrucosums in the house from one plant. So this year, January, actually to be precise, 31st of Jan, I said, okay, the plant I propagated as air layering, then I propagated that plant now. So I'm going to try water media, and here is what happens. So I cut the plant down on 31st of January. And now we are reaching 31st of March, not exact 31st, maybe 30th somewhere March, and there is no sign that it's growing any roots. And I'm kind of I have lost really the leaf, the one you have with the cutting. So I'm thinking I might not be successful. So I am going away for 3 weeks, and I decided I'm not going to leave it in water. I'm going to go to my good old friend, which is my coconut coir based compost. So I decided to make it extremely wet, just my logic thinking. It was in water, so it's used to do a lot of moisture. I'm going away for 3 weeks. There is no way I'm going to keep an eye on it. Let me make my soil media so moist that it can just feel at home. So I did that, and I went away. And then I was thinking, maybe it will survive, maybe it won't. Of course, when you're on the holidays, you forget all about it. Came back, the very first thing I did was I checked 2 things: my Insate morali and my philodendron cuttings. And I was so excited. All of them alive, happy, and they were growing points. So I could see visible growth on them, and I could see very tiny, they take a really long time to grow roots. So I'm thinking now, okay, at least that's a successful. So that was really mid-April when I came back from holidays, and today is the 23rd May. And this is how it looks today. It's really putting on some work, and I can see that all of them have been successful. So how do the pros do it? So I have seen videos when I was going through this hard time. So what pros really do, either they will do air layering, or they will cut it into many pieces like I have done, but they will use moss and an airtight container for humidity. Because I mentioned earlier, I don't go through all of that. Either I will be using air layering, or I will be using water media. Now the experience I had, there is no way I will ever use water media for Philodendron Verrucosum. It's not happening. So if you are really new to the propagation, or you just think what's the best way to propagate Verrucosum, I will really recommend air layering. The chances of failing are so low. The only reason you will fail is if you completely forget to water. So what's the worst will happen? You won't grow any roots, but your plant is still growing because it is still intact to the main stem. So you can see my videos on air layering. I will just put the link in my description. And at the same time, you can see the video when I bought this plant for the first time. I was inspired from Etsy when all these, was it Etsy? No, Instagram. So I was inspired actually on Instagram how everyone was showing this plant. I kind of got maybe influenced by it. Now I don't try to get influenced so much by looking at plants pictures. I try to kick in a bit of reality, but sometimes you just don't want to think about reality. It just makes you feel better. You buy that plant, you look at it, it's gorgeous leaves. So I have got another philodendron on my list. I'm just trying to control myself. Don't buy, but it will only work so far. So but anyway, thank you so much. If you do like the video, please click like and please click subscribe for my further videos, because soon I'm going to propagate this giant as well. Am I excited? I don't know. I have no idea, because this is going to touch my ceiling soon. I'm thinking I should do something about it. I'm still thinking. But hey, if you do like my videos, click subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye bye.